I am with Breathe Easy, and we are here with Susan. She is the owner of S-Best Environmental Consulting and Testing. We are at the Dacono job out here in Denver, Colorado. How are you, Susan?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So what do you do and how long have you been doing it?
I do anything to do with asbestos, the testing prior to a job, if something comes up during the job, spills, and then final visuals and final air clearance.
So walk me through the process of what you do and when you do a final air clearance and final visual.
Well, I usually roll up on site and I unload my equipment, or have the guys unload my equipment. I go with the supervisor into the containment. We check to make sure that they completed their scope of work per the permit. And I also check to make sure that they have their negative air pressure is good, containment is set up correctly, and then once the final visual passes, then I set up my pumps and I run them for the appropriate amount of time to get the amount of liters I need for the clearance.
Yeah.
Once I'm done, once they run the appropriate amount of time, then I pull the pumps and I can read them on the microscope on site. I can take them back to my house and read them, or I can take them to a lab and have them read them.
Awesome. And is there anything specific that you're looking for, or is there a checklist that you kind of go by?
Yes, there is a checklist that I go by. I call it my post-visual checklist. And it just marks off a bunch of those things. That all the asbestos was removed for the scope of work. The negative pressure was good. I'm looking for anything that they might have missed, or dust or debris that they left behind, because that needs to go.
And is that something that they can correct while they're right there, or do they need to do it afterwards?
Usually it can be corrected right then. If there's a lot, then it might require that I fail the post-visual and then I come back at a later time.
And what is an air clearance and why is it needed?
An air clearance is required by the EPA and CDPHE to determine that the area is safe for reoccupancy.
What happens after an air clearance? What does that process look like?
And after an air clearance, I read the samples on the microscope, I give them a little completion certificate that says it's okay to tear down the containment. And that way, if the state shows up, they know that it was really clear. And then they can tear it down. I usually roll off, have the guys load my equipment back up and roll off site. Nothing clears till my equipment's back in my car.
How do you ensure compliance with Colorado regulations?
Follow the rules. You know, there's a very specific set of rules that I have to follow.
So what is the most common places that you find asbestos in a home or commercial building when you're testing?
In a home, it's probably the popcorn ceiling, sheet vinyl flooring in bathrooms and kitchens, floor tile in basements, kitchens, bathroom, wall texture, window caulking or glazing. In a business, it can be a lot of different things, like sealants around equipment, again, windows and glazing, popcorn ceiling tiles, fireproofing above the drop ceiling.
So what's something that most people don't know about environmental testing?
That you have to do it before you do any kind of construction or renovation or demolition.
Does it require a permit for environmental testing?
If it's over 32 square feet, it does. And for commercial, if it's over 160 square feet, it requires a permit.
Okay. So what is the craziest thing you found while testing?
Well, I think one of them was with Breathe Easy. We found some asbestos brick, which I had not seen before. I've heard of it, but I hadn't seen it before. And it looks just like brick, except it's asbestos. It's lighter.
Okay.
And another one is air cell, which is like corrugated cardboard, usually insulation around a pipe. And it should be all gone, but you still find it a little bit here and there. So it's kind of fun.
Nice. After 25 years, you kind of found
Yeah.
a couple interesting things.
And that's just been in the last few years that I found those things.
Nice. And it was with our company. That's kind of cool. So what is the best part about being an environmental tester, or what is your favorite thing about being an environmental tester?
I get to tell boys what to do. And also it's I work all over the place, so I'm not in a cubicle. I'm not stuck in in the same place, same thing every day. So meet lots of different people.
Is there anything you want anybody to know about your company, S-Best?
We don't advertise. We're not on social media. We've been doing this for 25 years, and I'm darn good.
Yeah, I know that's right. Thank you for doing this interview for us. We appreciate you. You are a tester that we use frequently, so we appreciate you and your business, S-Best.
Thank you so much.